We are tired of conflicts. We are tired of wars, of bloodshed. Just this week, when we are filming this episode, there were several terror attacks. Last month, terror attacks, bloodshed. People murder people because they're Jews, because we live in this ancestral homeland and that we pray to the God of Abraham. Only because of that. This is insane. We need to stop this. And that's why I use social media to do everything I can to create friends for Israel. And you'd be surprised, many of those Palestinian people, they message me and they express support for Israel. They express support for Israel because they know the truth. So I want more people to be part of this story of success, of making peace and putting conflict aside, because the days of conflict are over, in my opinion.
Are you, I mean, you really stick your head out. You cannot say otherwise. I mean, you stick your head out, you're straightforward. And are you ever afraid that someone, will attack you? Physically, for example?
I get a lot of death threats, but I'm happy whenever I get them because they inspire me to work even harder, because these are the people that I want to reach out to. I don't want to change, mindset of people that already love Israel. Their friendship is important, but I want to reach the people that don't understand what's happening in Israel. So I get death threats, but it inspires me to work harder. So I'm not scared when people threaten my life.
When you were a soldier sitting in your tank, what did you think? Was it affecting your opinions about the situation? Were you afraid? What happened with the soul?
I have to say that when you cross into the Gaza Strip with a tank, it's a fence, there is a gate that opens, and you cross with the tank. But then I thought, you don't have room to think about whether you're afraid for your life, because if you have this understanding that if you don't act by the book, if you don't do exactly what you're called to do, it's over, it's done. So I wouldn't call it fear of battle. I would compare it to fear of God, so to say, because you're not afraid, but you know that if you're not doing what you're supposed to do, same in battle, it's over. So it's not fear, it's the being super concentrated and being super focused and not letting things take that important focus, especially when you're in battle.
The rest of the world sees, a hardcore, I would say, prime minister that, knows what he wants, and, he will not apologize for anything.
And actually, they do hate him.
Some hate him, obviously, and there's different opinions on him in Israel.
It's a democracy. That's what beautiful.
But you getting close to him and his team and everything, do you ever see with him or with other politicians, I'm sure you meet many of them, do you ever see them struggle as well because it's difficult situations? Or
I wouldn't say struggle, but I think that
on a personal level,
I see in many politicians this I would say compare it to fear of God, because you're in this position and you're serving the state of Israel in the most important place, the Knesset of Israel, the government of Israel. It's this fear of God that's like you focus on your mission. And the Prime Minister, he doesn't need aides and advisors. He knows what to do, but I really love that he believes in the young generation. He believed in me. I joined the team when I was 22. So it's insane that you have a leader that believes in the young people and gives them a chance and listens. I think that's inspiring, whether people like him or not. In my opinion, he's done so much for Israel. All these skyscrapers that we see, he had helped develop Israel. When he was the finance minister, you couldn't hold a dollar in Israel. You couldn't have dollars. He opened it up. So whether people like him or not, he did tremendous things for the state of Israel. And I'm forever grateful, and so are my friends. And if there's one thing that I want people to take from the average Israeli, is that we come in peace. We hate conflict. When I was a soldier, I did not enjoy being stationed at the border with Gaza. I would much rather sitting in the couch at home playing PlayStation or watching a movie. But we live in a different reality. I want them to understand that we want to build friendships. I don't care if you're European American, Syrian, Asian, Arab. We want friendship and promote a dialogue. No one is perfect, but let's come together and discuss it over coffee.
And solve the problem.
Together we can. Alone we cannot.